Hi, how you doing? Hi, how you doing? Hope you're okay. I'm just doing my face. I need to put a song on because I'm not quite sure. Bit of Elvis, Can't Help Falling in Love with You, which I really love. Honestly, I'm like really loving that song. I was all in my feels yesterday on the train. Well, not the train, the replacement bus. This is what I'm about to get into, alright? What a fucking day, okay? What a day. I'll tell you all about my day yesterday. But yeah, I was in my feels on the replacement bus because there's been like strikes and stuff. And yeah, but I was just sat there really emotional because we had our appointment yesterday. So there are going to be mentions of like IVF and our appointment and stuff in this video. But yeah, I'm just doing my makeup. I need to put a bit of slap on. I've got parents' evening in less than an hour. So yeah, so I'm just getting a bit on. Alright, I'm just getting a bit on, okay. Breaking out in spots at the minute. A lot more than usual. So they've eased down a bit actually. Yesterday, my face here felt, you know, really sore. Like I've only got like a few here, but like it just felt really sore and I just a little bit more than normal with breakouts. But yeah, yesterday was quite a day. Was our appointment, which is only like a so where we're at now is it's all moving very fast, let me tell you, but where we're at this point is like just the final, like any outstanding like screenings, and we had to have like a virology. We had to have like basically it's all like your sexual health blood tests and everything, urine samples, that kind of thing. So we was literally in there for how much the day cost, alright, with these tests and everything. For the trains, was in there 5 minutes, not even that, but can I just say, the girl that took our blood and, you know, was who we spoke to was so nice. Honestly, she was so nice. You know, one of them where you could just go and have a coffee and just chat away. Like, she was just proper nice, you know. So yeah, we went and yeah, we had that. But this is how it started, okay? So basically I finished a night shift the day before yesterday. Finished my night shift. No, yesterday morning finished my night shift, so I was on the night. We had a really, really sad shift. It was fucking awful. And yeah, this side of care is never easy. Do you know what I mean? Like when you, yeah, it was just really, yeah, it was a shift and off, mentally draining, emotionally draining. Yeah, I was glad to leave the building when I finished, but I also had a very short turnaround to drive to the train station, then get a train, and it was all like, do you know what I mean? I literally had time to come home, shower, change, go. Alright, so go. Me and Steve. My sister helped out with the kids, so everything was very, do you know what I mean? Not my usual routine. So I was already tired, obviously, from a night shift, a very, like, emotionally, I'm just moaning to you now, by the way. So just, yeah, if you do want to stick around, put my makeup on so I don't look like a giant fucking toe at parents' evening. I'm just moaning to you, alright? Just kind of moan to you. Do you mind? Because I'm gonna. But yeah, so I'd finished this night shift, no sleep, really emotionally draining shift, and yeah, on the way to the train station, I got stuck in a lot of traffic. We got stuck in a lot of traffic, me and Steve, and the traffic, it was very touch and go to get the train. And the train was a lot more expensive than usual, and it was a lot longer journey because there were strikes, so they were putting on like, there was like a replacement bus in the middle. I just spat everywhere. I need a drink. But yeah, there was like a replacement bus in the middle, so what should be like 2.5 hours then turned out to be like 4.5 hours, which then turned out to be a lot longer than that. So yeah, we was already running on like not a usual service, so we parked up, which I also did get a parking ticket for. Yeah, so, but we'd parked up, and as we ran to the train, the barriers to the train came down, so you got to wait, so obviously it can cross the road. So we're waiting as our train that we were about to get, you can't fucking make it up, as we're about to get, then goes by us. It's going by us into the station, so like we still could, but it's a bit of a way, yeah. And Steve's like, we've got to run, yes. Hunto is fucking running. Weren't your usual jogging, you know, like when you go for a jog and you're like, yeah, I'm starting up running. Alright, I'm no fucking Mo Farah. Listen, okay, I think I've unearthed a chest infection or something. We missed it anyway. So I was like, fuck's sake, because obviously the train that is usually quite reasonably priced was like double for some reason. I don't know why. Went to the train station and the guy was so nice, and he did a random act of kindness card. I didn't know they could do that, and it said roadworks on it. And he ticked random act of kindness, and he was so nice. Honestly, he was like, have a good day, you know. Honestly. And it was people like that really like made my day. And yeah, where's my fucking sponge? I need a sponge. Am I sat on it? I'm probably sat on it. This is like my area of makeup. I've not got long, you see. So I rang the clinic and I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, we've missed the train, please can we still have our appointment? Because the last time I had to go to Manchester for an internal scan, they said we can't move the time. Bearing in mind I still had work last night, so at that point I thought so anyway. So I'm like, shit, I'm really like, everything's thrown off time wise because I've timed it to get back to work for time. What am I on about? I don't know. To get back to work on time. So yeah, it was really like touch and go with times. So anyway, yeah, we get on the train, the next one, and the clinic's like totally fine with it. It's just a blood test, full blood count sort of thing, and urine samples were not going to be in there long, and we weren't. But yeah, we get on the train, everything is fine. So I can't find my makeup sponge, and is it in here? Oh no, you can't see what's in there. Did you see that? Does it show? I don't know if it like came out too far then. You know, you certainly don't want to see what's in my bedside drawer. Maybe I won't go to parents' evening with any makeup on. God. Should I use that? It's a powder. Will that work? It's a powder thing. Yeah, fuck it. So, yeah, we're on the train. All is well. We're a bit, you know, worried about the time getting home, like, because it means the next train back, which would have meant that I would not got to have work. Oh my, I can't say that. Not got to work on time. So, anyway, yeah, we have the blood test, and we're really emotional, in good spirits. We've spoke about what our next step is, which is to sign some more forms, and then like a prep call, you know, if you like your first day of your period and all that kind of thing, which, you know, is for next month and stuff. So yeah, we've been sent like a module thing to complete, which is something like everything you need to know regarding what like you're about to do. Obviously we've spoke to consultants, and they're really nice at the clinic, and like if you ever want to ring and like ask for advice and stuff like, why am I going for a smoky eye for school, because that is my intention, fuck it, have it, we can have it. So anyway, that's all done. We get the Uber back, so we have to get to where we go, Uber it to the clinic, and then Uber it back to the station. We get to the station, everything's fine, you know, we're actually all right for time at this point. We're like quite happy, bearing in mind like we had to get off halfway. Like the deal was usually it's straight through on the train, but because it's like limited services that day, yesterday, there was a replacement bus, so we had to get off the train onto a coach, you know, and that would be the same on the way back, which we're fine with. We knew that when we booked it. But, you know, we needed to get this appointment because you need your smear test results and this blood test to proceed. So everything's good. I'm like, yeah, can get to work on time, pick the lads up from my sisters, and, yeah, go to work. Well, the train got delayed, which is understandable. These things are out of our hands. You have no idea why this train's delayed. So I'm like, okay. You know, obviously I'm hoping it's not delayed for too long because I need to get home. Turns out there was a tree that fell on the track. Thankfully, tired as well because I hadn't slept from work, and I'd still got a night shift. Literally would have gone to work absolutely shattered. I don't usually use a powder puff for my makeup, but I cannot find my sponge. Then it turns out that there is another train running an hour later, which meant I would have got to work, you know, a little bit late, but not too late. Shit, everything would have been fine. Well, that got cancelled, so it was then like there was no information at all for ages. And then, but I did get a duck wrap reduced from M&S. I went into one train shop, you know, they have like the little newsagents, and it was like £5 for a sandwich, just under £5, and I couldn't do it. So I then went in to M&S, and they had like loads of reduced sandwiches, and for like £2 I got like this massive duck, hoisin duck wrap, and it was like really nice. So yeah, I was chuffed about that. I was thinking fucking belly and I. Well, anyway, yeah, that was the case for a while. And it was a train to Doncaster that was being put on, and you'll find out information in Doncaster. So I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, so we get to Doncaster, no more information for ages, and then all these people are so frustrated. Some people have been queuing there for 2 hours. Everyone had just been told to go to like the taxi rank area outside the station, and there was one person that worked for the train line there, and I really felt for him. Like, people were getting on at him, and it literally wasn't in his hands. Like, he was just there to try and he was on the phone all the time trying to like get information and really help these people out. But some people were like, really, like, I understand everyone's frustrated, I was frustrated, but yeah, I really felt for him. Well, anyway, they then put all private taxis on, so we shared a taxi back. These taxis they'd made a right payday, I tell you. They just had to get this code off the bloke that were working for the train line. And, yeah. Well, anyway, I'm in touch with work, like, the bosses, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do. This was before we knew about taxes, and they were like, don't worry, we've covered your shift, so don't stress. And I was so thankful, honestly. I said to them, like, literally, do you know, like, when you get really happy and you, like, offer it all out? I'm like, I'll cover whatever shifts you want, alright? I was so happy, do you know what I mean? Because I was shattered. And I was like, if you ever need any help, do you know, I was proper like, I just felt really like happy, and, you know, yeah, so that took a bit of pressure off. And then got home, well, went and got the lads who had been chilling at my sister's. So thankful we got these tests done. So now it's just, we're actually going to sit tonight after parents' evening and go through all of the paperwork, sign all the stuff off, and then it is just a waiting game for my period next month. So yeah, I have some concerns. I have some, you know, to do with ovulation and stuff. Like, I'm a bit like, you know, with like tracking stuff, I feel, at the minute, I feel like a little lost sheep with it all. I've been talking about IVF for so long, and now it is like just around the corner. I was really emotional yesterday. Like, I was, yeah, just really emotional. And so was Steve. Like, he was really gripping my hand on the coach, and he was like, you know, this time next year we could, you know, have a baby. Like, yeah, we was just so emotional. We share an headphone each on the coach, like a wireless one, and I was listening to the call in wherever you will go, and it just, honestly, I could feel myself, like, I could have absolutely blubbed on the coach in front of everyone. Like, that's just how I felt. So I was like, you know, like, I didn't even want Steve to see, you know, I was just like facing that way. But, you know, it was just, yeah, we were both like, oh my god, you know, speaking about it and stuff. And yeah, it just feels very real. So today we're gonna be yeah, going through what we need to go through. We're going to sit and watch some stuff on YouTube, you know, other people's journeys, and, you know, just, yeah, I don't know, we're really excited to do that, actually, you know, tonight. So that is the plan. But yeah, it was a day and a half, let me tell you. Anyway, I'm going to go to parents' evening. I hope you have a nice evening. Sorry I've been moaning at you, alright, I just, you know, just want to offload. But yeah, you're amazing. Don't let any dickheads tell you any different, alright? You're absolutely fucking gorgeous, beautiful and real, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.